Hey guys, Crowangel Gaming here, bringing you the latest mods for, well, in this case, the buildings mods for the PlayStation 4 version of Skyrim Remastered. If you haven't already, please check out the Freaky Friday the 13th, the Bride of Jason, little 45-minute movie that I've made. I'm currently working on the prequel to that at the moment, called The Origin of Evil. And I'm currently about 5 minutes into the editing process of the opening, which is largely reminiscent to something out of Michael Mann's Heat, if you've ever seen that film with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. And then obviously it'll go into a horror aspect after, so it's got a bit of Heat, a little bit of Friday the 13th, and a little bit of a Dusk Till Dawn kind of approach to it. If you like those films, then please check it out. If not, please check it out anyway. Anyway, this week we'll be covering the buildings mods. Last time we did a special, it was the audio, and week before, last week it was actually the latest mods. If you missed any of those, go and check them out, please, if you want. And next time we'll be doing the characters after the weekly mods. Anyway, getting straight onto this, I will say as well, if there is any background noise at any point, I do apologise. It's my wife's birthday, so happy birthday to Shell. And but we have like a bunch of people coming over, so I'm trying to get this out as quick as possible before before things start going. She's looking at me fondly now as if to say what. Anyway, Pathstalkers, don't know what this has really got to do with buildings, but it's an extensive mod that adds new companion animal system into the game, as well as Rangers Guild. Okay. Thieves Guild tunnels, I covered this last time, for those people who are having trouble getting into Riften. This might be something that you want. It takes you basically directly into the Thieves Guild without necessarily having to go into Riften to get there. Better sleeping arrangements, Rival Trader, again, covered this last week, I think it was. Basically, this is more of a mod that lets you sleep in the same bed as your spouse if you chose to pick Camilla. Proud Spire Manor, special edition fixes. This mod aims to fix a few of the Hearthfire related bugs in Proud Spire Manor. Solstheim Reborn. Solstheim Reborn is a mod that adds new features to Solstheim, now ready for review. He's added clutter and decorations to some areas. He's added an old transport system from Morrowind, rebuilt destroyed shacks and houses that doesn't have some imported lore, I'm guessing, or quests. Added 2-player homes, one in the wild and one at Raven Rock. The homes have safe storage, you'll make more houses. And basically goes on to list a few more things on there. Northern Cardinal PlayStation 4 Private. Don't duplicate, okay, fine. Private House Cromwell, again, no details, so I'm just going to skip over them. Better crafting zone in Whiterun. Above the Whiterun main gate, as you can see there from the screenshot, it just gives you a better idea of where it is. And as you're coming in the main tunnel from the outside, it has everything looks like you're going to need for the crafting, from the blacksmithing areas right the way through to enchanting and potions. Yeah, I can understand why this has been done, because you do have to go pretty much all over the place just to find things to actually do. And I mean, you got to go to Arcadia's to get the potions, and you got to run all the way up the hill again to Dragon's Reach just to be able to enchant some stuff. If you're trying to do some stuff to make back money, then this is a really good mod. I'm going to add this to my favourites. Eldergleam Sanctuary House even. Made this house himself, but decided to share it for everyone. First thing you mentioned, this house requires a key. Is located in the barrel in the side of the house. I'm glad that didn't say inside the house, because that would just be completely defeating the point. It looks like we took a bit of Riverwood and a few other places and stuck them out. I'm not sure where this is. Locations in Eldergleam Sanctuary. You can fast travel to the house from anywhere. It also has plenty of storage, but again, as I keep saying, if you're going to use any player modded houses, then be prepared if the mod is updated to lose anything. Our Wiz, okay. Kato's Whiterun. Okay, it doesn't really. Changes Whiterun for a more full but designed city. It does look pretty good, I must admit. Driftweld, player home, a small cottage located in scenic central Haffinger, in sight of solitude. All crafting stations available, working bookshelves, mannequins, lots of display opportunities, unique storage, alchemy workstations, small farm, outback, plethora of ingredients, and alchemical resources. Breathe. Okay. Art Wiz again. Markov, Supreme Markov, an overhaul to Markov. I'm guessing without even looking at no other things I can show you on that really, because that's the only screenshot. Like usual, trees all over the place, a secret little cave thingy, a few other things. Okay, known bugs, none that you know of. Okay. James Dracos, it's a quest mod. Ellenware's Solar Passage. I created this mod to get past the weird locked door at the main entrance to Solar. Whether there's a problem from the another live start from the character. Okay. Rebirth of the Followers, not a building mod. Chantry of the Knights. This version of the mod do not contain the followers. This version is only for the player home. Okay, so you can see from there, this took a bit of work into this one. So it does borrow a bit from the Dawn Guard type of aesthetics, both in the tunnels before you get to, I can't remember the name of the place, the temple. This is Snow Elf Temple, that's the one. So there you go, pretty good place. Riverwood anew, like most other things, it just basically upgrades the base cities and makes them look a bit more livable. Chain to Dracos, Drift Dreamweaver, should I say, Ports of Core. I've brought this up a few times, but I'll bring it up because it does come under the player homes. Chain to Dracos again, Reachvine Eerie with Bed. As you can see there, Reachwind Eerie now features a bed. Both containers are non-respawning. Added a chest in the tower that the outside features. And the outside features the forge. As you can see there, it's just over by the Markov side of the map. So if you're looking for a player home, that pretty much overlooks everything that I can see from there. Molly's improved Whiterun. Another Whiterun overhaul. Cato's Iverstead. Again, another improvement to Iverstead. Adding a port by the looks of it. A town overhaul mod that changes the exterior of Iverstead and adds plenty of new things, also makes the vanilla areas better. Compatible with anything that doesn't change the exterior of Iverstead. He also does mod for Falkreath and Riverwood if you want to keep with a particular author. Hearthfire Cellar Armory. Helgemarsh bigger farm field. Honeyside. This is a vanilla game house for Honeyside remake mod, attempting to make the house more elegant and functional. Completeness, but not to go too far from the vanilla house. Okay, so it's basically just an upgrade to your Honeyside house. Purchase list for bedroom, main bedroom, armory area, alchemy lab, and so on and so forth. Hold capitals for Morphor. For Hold Capital, I found Markov seriously lacking. The first time he entered, he could not notice even a small town like Riverwood is more fortified than a capital or a hold. Therefore, he created this Morphor expansion. As you can see, it makes Morphor a little more like a defended city rather than just having entrances in left, right, and centre. Whiterun. Okay. This is Vanilla Game House again, like Breeze Home. This is, I'm guessing, by the same author who did the other one before. Yeah. And he's just improved the insides of your base vanilla homes. Hrothgar Tower. He always thought is open to you line was strange, as it's not as there's really not much going on up there. Like, what? I can eat your bread? Screw that, I'm the Dragonborn. It's a Hierarchgar improvement. Necrosis, a player world space. Again, taking some stuff here from yeah, Dawnguard content, I would say, on this. Ruined Shrine of Fanaster. Looks like they've taken some stuff from inside the Dawnguard content again. But I must admit that does look pretty good compared to some of the stuff that we've seen in the past. The blessing lasts 8 hours and improves magical. Okay, Fanaster, god of longevity, is worshipped by both Breton and Altima, and is a source for the elves' long lifespan, though nearly all snow elves' ruins have since faded into dust. The shrine of Fanaster still hints at its former glory. Priests and adventurers fear its corrupted inhabitants, but perhaps a champion will arise to cleanse the holy place. Okay. Anise's cabin, player home, and no screenshots, unfortunately. Oh, here there is. Just a map of where it is, though, unfortunately. 2 joke weapons, 2-handed equipped dagger, etc. Anise shouldn't attack. Is allied if she is allied with a follower. Garden plots, etc. The usual type of stuff. I do apologise if I'm going through these a little bit quicker than I would normally. I'm just trying to get through them as quick as I can because I'm not sure how many of these there will be. That's followers. Kato's Falkreath, again pretty self-explanatory. Reaper's Hood, clothing. Sketchy Sylvana's shop, skooma dealer, and fence. She lives in Riverwood and seems harmless enough, however she does deal in skooma, moon sugar and stolen goods. Shop can be found in Riverwood, you can see from the screenshots there whereabouts it is. She only sells skooma and moon sugar, but will buy your stolen goods. She is designed mainly to act as a fence early on in the game. Please report any problem with the mods. Questionable goods, pretty much again the same as the last mod, and this one is in Riften. Again, these are before you've unlocked the perks to let you sell anything, like a fence ability, they might come in handy for you. Instant housed, kind of. Place some crafting materials in the chest next to each of Half-Eye's housing. Crafting benches should help kicking you into building your dream house. Looks like there's a hell of a massacre in there. That's definitely not from the unmodded, the PlayStation 4 version. Neither is the little kitty cat behind on that one. Added 100 glass, 100 goat horns, straw, 500 iron ignites, clay, quarry stone, and gold coins to get you started. Wanderer's Abode, Kato's Riverwood, another that completes the ones he listed. Solitude Inn, player room. Merchant, is that merchant? Merchant's home, yeah. Princess Solitude Barnacle Cottage, no stairs. It's another player home for you. Princess Proud Spire Manor, Sentinel Falls. Picturesque fully equipped player home by a mountain and waterfall northeast of Iverstead. Initially was a cellar dungeon, secret doors and trapdoors, kitchen, a natural rock cave spa, and stacks more. I put a lot of blood, sweat and bourbon into making this player home, and I've been using it for 2 full playthroughs now, so it's pretty well tested. It's got working mannequins, working weapon racks and plaques, blacksmithing, enchanting, alchemy and cooking areas, safe usable storage chests, NPC merchant with lots of gold, NPC fence with 1000 gold, secret dungeon area with all 9 blessing altars, and a mad waterfall and views. Okay, so if you're looking for a pretty well established player home, or in this case looks like a little mini town, then this one might be for you. Rorikstead Manor, New Homes of Skyrim, Breeze Home Cellar, Mortal Harvest. Okay. Volforge. This one does look pretty good. From the creator of Volgan Estate. Oh, okay, it's but Microghost. I can honestly say before I go on with this, I've used Microghost's stuff in the past, and it is always the highest quality, especially for considering that he's doing stuff that doesn't require external assets because obviously we don't have them. Uh, you don't necessarily have to take my word for it. Try it yourself. But I'm honestly going to say that having used Volgan Estate myself, and the amount of things that he put into it was absolutely the highest quality. He is one of my go-to guys on this, and I can't recommend him enough. And you can see just from the outside of the place there, and what he's been able to actually do with it. So put that onto my favourites. Wizard Laboratory, Dwemer Home. Yerg Home for PlayStation 4. Here is a content mod adding a late game multiseller dungeon with a quest line. The aim of the mod is to add gameplay hours without conflicting any of the mods while being loyal to the base game. Okay. Some of the features: about a dozen new detailed cells, new spells, new items. Quest mark: where to start the quest for boring players: northwest of Markov, southwest of Ragnveld, by the mountains. Read the notes to start the quest or find an alternative way without ever visiting this location. Okay. Shao, Skyhaven Temple Armory Overhaul. Hunter's Respite. Whiterun Repaired Plus, Hermit's Rock Cabin Theme, Braggon's Retreat, Vagrant's High Rise Solitude Home, Argent's Basement, Looter's Cove, Thief Player Home Portals. Okay, what's this? A mod that adds portals between all of the player homes. Okay, so you just basically go from door to door to door from all the player homes that you can own. Player home portal Breeze Home, Prisoners, all Skyrim. Okay. Land of Pioneers, Adventurers and Killers. For years we have all been torrent of bandits, dragons, thieves, karma, and the gods soon will catch up with them. What this mod adds is 10 new prisoners to the jails located across Skyrim, upgraded jail locks that correspond with the location of the jail, and soon it'll be harder to escape. Okay. So basically it's a self-built prison. Afmaran's Hearth. The Cult of, not even going to try pronouncing that without making a tit of myself. The Valley of Peace, improved Hearthfire lighting. Riverstone Hut, My Riverwood House, Destros Grab, Whiterun Manor Home, Draco's House, something about a manor upgrade. Draco's Winstead Manor upgrade. Small Breeze Home Animal Pens, Rift and Supreme. Jesus, this list is longer than I thought it was going to be. Wispwell Cabin, Small Player Home. Draco's Lakeview Manor upgrade. Skyforge Fast Travel. Delves of the Stone Legion. Okay, just kind of curious. So, features a variety of enemies, new crafting bench, and to craft powerful artifacts. A dungeon spanning 5 cells. Narrative told through books and notes scattered around the level, so it's a bit of a story and a player home at the same time. Rebirth of the Followers, Dragonborn Retreat, Adventurer's Abode, new improvements and something like that. New home improvements again. Proud Spy Manor Balcony redo, the Temple of Time, Raken's End, Mini Hideout, the Treacherous Hollows, Castle Volkire, even Redux, Draven Manor, light version, redone Castle of the Rift, Alt Start Beta, that's not a quest mod, Deadly Civil Wars, that's not a player home, Hole in the Wall compilation, Winterhold Rebuilt, Hole in the Wall for Windhelm, and that one's it. Again, I do apologise for going through some of them quickly. I just noticed the time and is getting close to when people are going to start turning up. So I was hoping to put a little bit more time into this one, but hopefully the building section I can come back to later on, because there is something further down that does involve player homes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, homes. So the player home section I will be able to cover at a later date, so it's not really that much of a massive thing. Stay tuned next week for the latest mods. I'll be back on with them, and like I said before, don't forget to check out the what mini feature under hashtag Bride of Jason. There's a couple of teaser trailers I did for it as well as a early test footage version type trailer for the upcoming Origin of Evil, which I'm currently working on now. Thank you very much for watching. If you've watched all this far, leave a like please, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week on the Skyrim mods reviews. Bye.